lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven that found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me from. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend. Lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven that found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend, she's 23. She left her body and hovered above me. Best friend, you're 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me for. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HQZ. We are so excited to have you guys here today. It's going to be an insane broadcast. We have some underrated GOATs that are here to take on one another for a shared prize pool of $250. You're not going to want to miss this one. We have a lot of great players competing for a huge prize pool today. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to like and turn those notifications on so you can be kept up to date with all of our future broadcasts. Now, today we have a traditional Zone Wars format. It's going to be first to 5, win by 2, and these players are wanting to advance up that bracket. In order to advance, you have to get first to 5, win by 2, and then your team is going to move on to the next stage. There's 8 teams competing for that number one prize pool, a shared prize pool of $250. And without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get started with our 3v3s. Trios are here to stay. It's going to be a good one today, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to turn those notifications on, and here we go. All of our players are in the lobbies. They're getting this one going, and we are about to switch over to our Twitch streams. Again, turn those notifications on because you are not going to want to miss this one. Lots of content coming your way. Looks like we are waiting on a few players to start up, ready up, and get in that lobby, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Reminder, this is for $250. Such a large prize pool online. Our very first event hosted on our brand new HQZ Zone War map. It's such an awesome map, 0 delay as well, so these players have a treat. They're going to be trying to get those insane clips. They're going to be trying to get all of that great eliminations, and we do want to remind you, it's a really important thing that's never been done before in the history of Fortnite. We are signing players who play our map. That is right. Our team is going to give you guys a paid contract just by playing this map. Never been done before in Fortnite. It is massive feat with HQZ. Now, it looks like all of our players are in the lobby. They're readying up right now, and they're getting this one going. We have a great pool of players today, some underrated legends that are joining us today. And again, if you guys play our map just like these players are today, you have an opportunity to get a signed contract from HQZ. Never been done before in the history of Fortnite, but we are here to give you guys opportunities that no other team, no other creative map has, and that's what HQZ is all about. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, all the players right now are in the creative maps. It looks like we have a few players that have not yet joined, but again, we are gonna get this one going here shortly. It looks like we have like I said, we have a very big lineup of players today, and if you guys are interested in finding that lineup, you could do !bracket in the chat, and you guys can get a live look at our updated bracket updates in real time. As long as they go through, the bracket will be updated. And again, it looks like right now we have all of our players readying up, and it's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. So again, HQZ Trios Zone Wars, $250 on the line. Our first match is going to be between Thave Frost, Evo, Tumora, Jesse Jerem, The Tick, and Soprero. So lots of great players here, underrated players. And one of the key players that I just mentioned there was actually going to be Jerem. And Jerem is extremely underrated and one of those players that's actually on the come up. He qualified for his first ever heats in this FNCS, just barely missing out on grand finals, was so close in that lower bracket, that lower level of the FNCS heats. He was so close, but just barely missed out on grand finals. It looks like we did have a slight issue with some of our players. Of course, when you're dealing with, with 6 pairs of players, there's going to be always some issues with that. So hopefully we'll get this one. We'll get this one fixed. Looks like there was a slight issue with the map, and of course, with Fortnite and making some changes, it looks like our map is having some technical difficulty. So we're gonna try to get that one fixed, and then we're gonna move on here hopefully shortly. I do apologize for the delay, but we are gonna get this one going here shortly. So again, I do want to remind you that this is a trios format. It's going to be a 3v3 first of 5 win by 2, and there's 8 teams total. So right now we are in the quarterfinals. We're going to try to get all the way to the finals, and all the action is going to be right here at HQZ on Twitch. You're not going to want to miss this one. And again, I do apologize. It looks like when Fortnite did just release that new update, of course, there's going to be a bug in the map. So it looks like all creative maps are currently having some kind of issue where they're not starting. And it looks like they're trying to get that resolved for us here quickly. I do apologize for that. But again, this is an issue that looks like it's happening across all channels in Fortnite, and not just our map. I do apologize for that. But hopefully we're going to get this one going. Here shortly. I do apologize for that, but like I said, $250 on the line. We have a lot of underrated players, and if you are interested, you're watching this, you're interested, we are giving away paid contracts for those that play our map. Send us some clips of you playing it. If you are active in our Twitter space, if you're active in these tournaments, we're going to give you guys a paid contract. That's never been done in the history of Fortnite before, where all you have to do is play our map, participate in these tournaments, which is so easy because the players that are participating in this tournament simply liked and retweet our most recent tweet, and that's going to be at HQZ Creative on Twitter. You can go ahead and check that out, like and retweet our most recent tweet, and who knows, you can be picked for these events, and then you will be put up and hopefully on a paid contract. A lot of these players are going to experience this firsthand. So much action happening And hopefully, again, I do apologize, but we are going to get this one going here shortly. We actually have a lot of great players joining us today. One of those players that I did mention was Jiram. And Jiram is one of those players that extremely underrated. When Central servers actually moved over to the Dallas area, or when the servers moved over to the Dallas area, he got a huge advantage because he lives in the Houston area. So he gets close to 0 ping. And for a player of Jiram's caliber, he's on the come up. He's the absolute dominant force. Him and his duo qualified for the Heats for the very first time in his Fortnite career. He just barely missed out on grand finals qualification. He was in the lower bracket, and unfortunately he missed out just by a few places to grand finals. But if anybody's going to do well in this tournament, I got to put my money on Jiram. And again, he's playing alongside of some great players today, and that's going to be the Tick 7 and then Sapero. And these players also qualified for Heats. Some great players, some great abilities amongst a lot of these players. And again, we have some good ones as well. And some of these guys include Plux, Ramper, and Royves. And these guys are dominant as well, qualifying for rounds 2 and 3 respectively. And they're here to make a statement today in HQZ, looking for that paid contract and the share of that $250 prize pool. So much to play for. And it looks like hopefully now we're waiting on a few people to ready up, and hopefully we'll get this one going here shortly. I do apologize for the delay yet again. Looks like our staff team is hard at work trying to figure out a solution to the creative map. Unfortunately not working. Looks like a lot of creative maps thanks to Fortnite's new update. Obviously we love when Fortnite releases these brand new updates, but it looks like they are going to get this one settled here hopefully shortly. But in the meantime, while everything is getting situated, we could hop in a call with Jiram, the Tick, and Sapero to see how they're feeling today. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm interested to see how confident they're feeling. Jiram, Tick, Sapero, how are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Doing good. Jiram, I wanted to, we are on the broadcast, with HQZ. I wanted to get an insight, Jiram, as to how you're feeling today. Obviously, we know you qualified for Heats recently, and you were so close to almost qualifying for Grants. How are you feeling today, sir?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty confident in my team. We're just going to crank 90s to the sky, and hopefully we win.
Absolutely. The Tick, Sapero, how are you guys doing today, man? How are you guys feeling playing alongside of someone like Jiram?
Good.
It's good. A lot of confidence, Good teammate. We know we can do good. We know we can win.
There you go. Now, the Tick, what is your strategy going into today?
Well, I'm assuming I'm probably going to be going hype, so I'm probably just going to be cranking 90s, trying to get the high ground, hoping to spray down, get some damage, maybe stall out for my teammates to get kills on low.
Absolutely. Sapero, what is your strategy? Where do you plan on starting off spawn?
I'm just gonna go through Cuck and just start edit coursing and just try to go for clips on them. Probably the entire tournament. Just try to clip everyone,
There you go. Now I gotta know, on a scale of 1 to 10, Sapero, how is your aim?
Good. I just lowered it the other day, so
there you go. So you're pretty teed. You're ready to go. Well, guys, I'm wishing you guys the best of luck, and we will talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Peace.
Alrighty, they are ready to go. You heard it here first, guys. That is going to be your team to watch out for. I'm not going to lie. I got to say, that is going to be the team of the most I would say of the most experienced in comp. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean the most experience in creative. That is a completely different beast in Fortnite. You got the creative aspect, and you got the battle royale aspect, which they're so dominant in. But we know creative warriors exist. We know there's people who sit on creative all day, every day. And that is going to be a lot of these players. We have a lot of underrated players who are not really big in the Battle Royale, but they are legends in creative. We have players, on our roster here, like Evo, the Aimfrost, and Tomorrow, who have several $1,000s earned in creative. And again, I do apologize for the delay. We do have our staff team right now who are switching from call to call. They're trying to get everything situated, and it looks like hopefully we're coming to a solution here shortly. And it looks like It looks like we're going to be doing something a little different. I do apologize. I'm getting this information kind of in real time here with everything. And it looks like we're going to be doing a solo map. So not quite sure how that's going to work. But again, we will make it work as best as we can. So it's going to be a lot of fun today. We have so much potential in this lobby. So many players here are about to dominate the space. And we're going to see how this one works. So, like I said, looks like we are going to be doing a solo map. Not quite sure what solo map we are doing. I do apologize for that. But hopefully we get this one going and we don't leave you guys hanging out for too much longer. But again, like I said, if you guys are new, be sure to hit that follow button. We have a lot of great content coming up here in the future. And one of the great unique things about HQZ is that if you guys are active on our socials, which includes Twitch, if you're active in all of these different spheres of HQZ, you have an opportunity to get signed to a paid contract, which is something that has never been done before in Fortnite history. No organization or team or creative organization for that matter has ever offered paid monthly contracts to people who simply play the map. Revolutionizing creative, revolutionizing the come up of Fortnite players, giving so many underrated players an opportunity to earn some money here. And it's really a great opportunity. But again, it looks like right now we are having our staff team cross their T's and dot their I's. We're going to get this one going here shortly. But again, it looks like with the new update to Fortnite that just dropped today, there was a couple issues with the map, and apparently the start button was not working. So a lot of creative maps right now, unless they were updated, just a few hours ago, which a lot of times it's really hard, in case you guys don't know, to get those maps published through Epic. So that's why some maps work and some maps do not. But the majority of maps right now it looks like they are bugged. But it looks like right now we're going to switch over to another one of our maps that are not bugged. They have to be updated, I guess, today in the last few hours for that update to process it. And again, in case you guys don't know, whenever you update a map, you actually have to go and publish it through Epic Games and through Fortnite, and then they put the map out. So that's why there are so many different aspects of creative. And again, I'm yapping my ear off. I do apologize for that. And again, I really am so glad to have you guys here today. But it looks like we're going to be switching over to a solo map and hopefully get this one going shortly. We're really excited to give you guys $250. It looks like we're going to be hosting a 24-person map, free-for-all solos is what we're doing. First to 5 wins for the money. So it looks like we are going to be switching over to solos. I'm getting this in real time just as you guys are from our staff team, but it looks like we're going to be hosting a solo map instead for $250. First of 5 wins is going to be able to claim the money. So there's 24 players, 5 wins. That's what we're going to end up doing today. So all the players are still going to have an opportunity to play. There's 8 teams and it's trios. So it's 8 times 3 is 24. So we're going to have a 24 player map of solos. And again, the winner is going to be taking home that $250 prize pool. I do apologize again. But again, it looks like, whenever Epic updates some of those maps or anything to do with the game files, every once in a while, there's going to be some bugs. And we were not on top of it, as quick as we should have been. I do apologize for that. But nonetheless, we are going ahead and we're going to go ahead and get a solo map going, 24 players. And we do have a lot of players streaming right now, so we're going to go ahead and get that going. It's going to be solos, 24-man solos. Looks like I believe we're going to be doing box fights as well. And then we'll get this one going here shortly. So going to be solos. First to 5 wins is going to be the team or the player that takes home that $250 prize pool. All right, so the code, in case you guys are watching and you guys are waiting to get in that map, the code is going to be the announcement channel and $250 tournament in the HQZ server. You guys can access that code, and then we're going to go ahead and get this one going. Again, I do apologize, but that is the nature of Fortnite. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes Fortnite releases the last-minute hotfix update, and that screws up the map. So Do apologize, but we're still gonna have an awesome tournament. Such great content, and a lot of these players, they can start to make a name for themselves. And again, they're gonna get signed potentially to a monthly contract. That's never been done before in the history of Fortnite, but we're doing it at HQZ. We're doing it at HQZ, giving players an opportunity to earn monthly contracts. And the players right now, they're getting into that matches, they're getting into everything, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Looks like we have 5 or 6 players that are all ready to go. They're all in their matches, and it looks like we're getting this one going. But again, if you guys are new, be sure to head over to our Twitter. Our Twitter is going to be HQZ Creative. You can go ahead and be active on that platform and send us clips of you playing our maps. And we have all those codes on our Twitter. Go ahead and head over there, HQZ Creative. You can get access to all of our maps. Send us some clips, and you can get signed to a monthly contract. If you have been interested in getting signed to a team, an org, this is your opportunity. Don't be lazy. Go out with your friends. It's just like you're to play any other creative map. Do it on our map. Send us those clips, and the best clips are going to get signed to a monthly paid contract. An absolute first in the Fortnite space. But again, it looks like we have all of our players. They're readying up. We have everybody good to go. And then we're gonna get this one going. Again, it looks like we did end up switching to solos. First to 5 wins is gonna be the team that the person solo that takes home that $250 prize pool today. Looks like right now we have 20 players in. We're just waiting for that to get this one going. So, Sapero, we're going to be doing infinite rounds. It's going to be first to 5. So, first to 5 rounds. Infinite rounds. Whoever gets to 5 wins first is going to be the winner. All right, looks like we got 20 in. I think we're waiting on just a few more, giving everybody an equal opportunity. First to 5 wins is going to be the team that ends up, or the player rather. I keep saying team, but it's going to be the player rather that ends up taking home that $250 prize pool. And again, I do want to remind you that this tournament has no pros, and we did that strategically because we wanted to give these underrated legends an opportunity to take home the gold, to win some money without having to go through players who are already freaking rich. But again, if you guys are new, we're actually hosting 2 separate events. Each week we're going to be hosting 2 tournaments for underrated GOATs. So the guys that are playing today, not pros, but we're going to be hosting 2 $250 events. Then every single week we're going to be hosting a $1,000 events only for pros. So the big tier 1s, you got like Clicks, you got Quanti, you got Booga, all of these big players. And yes, we got them covered. They're going to be playing in the $1,000 event, so you're not going to want to miss that. Lots to play for right now. Looks like we have 21 players in. Today it's going to be solos, and it's going to be an insane matchup. Yes, one player is going to end up getting all the money. So it's all to play for. Be smart, especially since we're doing box fights. You got to be smart about holding on to that white heals, because just like in Battle Royale, this could very easily go into that heal off. All right, looks like we got 23. We're waiting on one more player to ready up, and then we're going to get going here shortly. All righty, here we go. 23 players in. Hopefully our team can just go ahead and get this one started. And then we're going to go ahead and get going. I do apologize again for the delay here, but we're going to go ahead and get this one started shortly. $250 on the line here. A lot of good players, a lot of Twitch streams that we are watching. And again, we have 23 players in right now. Looks like we're waiting for just 1 or 2 more before we get this one going. And again, I'm getting all this information in real time. I do apologize. I'm learning this as fast as you guys are. And sometimes technical difficulties happen. I do apologize. Alrighty. Got all of our players in. It looks like we're waiting on one guy to ready up. Probably took a restroom break, something. But we're going to get this one going. So again, if you guys are just now joining us for the very first time, I want to remind you that we are offering paid contracts to those that simply are active in our space and active in HQZ, and they play our maps. All you have to do is play our maps, get some clips, send us those clips, and all you got to do, and that's how you get a monthly contract. It's never been so easy. And if you have been somebody that's been really interested in joining an org or joining a team on a paid contract, this is your opportunity. We are really, really passionate about giving underrated players an opportunity to make some money and simply not just making the rich richer. We really want to give underrated players a chance at the money. And it looks like we are finally in the round. It looks like we are going to be hosting some solo zone wars, rather. And it looks like everybody is getting into the match. We finally have it started. And without further ado, we are going to finally switch over to the other monitor where all these players are getting going. We have about 20 seconds left until we get this one going. You're only stuck with a giant face cam for 20 more seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and get this one going. We have about 24 players in this lobby. First to 5 wins is going to take home the gold. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and get started. Let's start out with Hazy OT.
Hold on, let me lock in.
You heard him. He's locking in, ladies and gentlemen. You got Hazy right now in the low ground. Gonna boost that quality up right there. We got 5-4-5 on the mats right now for a Hazy. Rocking no game sound, so we're gonna actually switch off of his. We do have Jiram. So we'll switch over to Jiram's POV here, who's sitting on a mid-ground layer. You can see one of the things about this map is that you do spawn with relatively good white health, and he has that med mist in his inventory, and it's extremely important that these players utilize that white health. What did he just stumble upon? The freest elimination ever. You can see him picking up those slurp fish. So again, holding on to that white health is going to be extremely important, and Jiram sits on the high ground, getting pressured on. He does get hit for 93 damage, so he's still on high ground. Feeling some pressure, he's going to have to go drop down. You can see he does get cracked, and the reaction of Jiram. Now he's stuck to low ground here, and getting that first win in these in these zone war matches are going to be extremely important. Having that momentum off the start is going to be a game changer for him. Or for any of these players. Looks like he is able to grab the wall, gets the elimination as well. So a nice and easy one for Jiram, who's currently sitting at the top of the leaderboard. Looks like we have a couple players still alive. We'll stick with Jiram for now, though. 3.5, 5 of the mats. Looking down to low ground, goes for the pre-edit, able to grab the wall, but not going to be able to go for an elimination there, unfortunately. Still 5-3-5 in the mats, so plenty of mats to work with. Going to be grappling up to front zone. Does get cut off there, unfortunately. Now he's going to be creating a large tarp ahead of zone here. Feeling the pressure. Does hit his opponent for 26. Trying to go some more tags. Hits another 26 tags, so not enough to go for enough damage there, unfortunately, to try to go for an elimination. But looks like Jiram going down the right side here. One thing that's important to note about these zone wars, that it's not about how many eliminations you get, it's about how many wins you get. So whoever can walk away with 5 total wins rather, is going to be the team to take home the $250 prize pool. Jiram currently ahead of zone, feeling some pressure from height, trying to look down, trying to grab this wall as well. Looks like he does. Makes a quick edit. Bullets coming in, gets the elimination. Now he has to work his way back up to mid ground. Taking a little bit of storm here. And it looks like he is going to be able to push his way ahead of zone, but having to use a little bit of that med miss, which could bite him in the butt later. 110 left, tries to go for the elimination. Not going to be able to get it, but there he is. He gets it right there. So Jiram, another elimination to his name, has about 110 med miss left in his inventory, and looks like he found another one right there. So now he's working his way back, but he's feeling some pressure from high ground. Does he see him? He does. He has to continue to run back, popping that med miss, going for the heal off. Is Jiram going to take the first win of the day here? He scuffs his med miss, but it looks like he barely gets it off. And he's got to hold that med miss and pray that his opponent is going to go down here. Can he do it? Can he win round number 1? But it looks like his opponent is going to take it home. And it looks like the very first round goes to a player that we cannot see, but Jiram loses that one. We'll switch over to Poruit. Looks like he's playing on a console. We don't see this too often. Shotgun shots coming in. Peruit going to low ground. Controller console player. Does he have an opportunity here to take home $250 just by winning some box fight rounds? Player jumps in his box and he goes down. Jiram takes him down, and unfortunately for him, he's going to bite the dust just a little bit too early. And we got the aim frost right now on that stretch res. The aim frost trying to grab some eliminations. Looks like he does get tagged. Makes a wide edit. And not Bibby is going to be able to take that elimination home. And now we got the Tick alive right now. Looks like he is backside of zone. Feeling the pressure. Does lose a lot of that med miss, which again, you gotta have to utilize those white heals in this zone war match. 350, 90, 240 metal is all he has here. And he's going to edit down, tries to go for the elimination, but the chosen one gets that quick elimination, blames it on a controller player, but jumped straight in himself. 555 on the mats right now for the chosen one. Plenty of white healths in his inventory. We got Hazy Hillside going to be on the high ground. Sepero as well. They're doing really well here to stay alive, and Blink doing the same thing. Again, we'll go back to Jiram here. Looks like Jiram's alive yet again, so Jiram doing really well here. So far, claiming a second place in the last round. It looks like he's trying to do something better this run. Hopefully trying to get a win here. 400 wood remaining in his inventory. He's going to be on low ground. But again, you got to watch the terrain here because it does pull up the hill. Putting up the pressure from low ground. Gets a 30 tag of the distance. Trying to spray his opponent down. Shotgun in hand. Has the wall right there. Gets a hard tag. Makes a peanut butter at it. Looks like that guy does lose the wall. And he has to escape on the right side here as he does feel some pressure. As he's now escaping, does not have anything reloaded in his inventory. As now he gets hit hard. Now he's on a really tough layer. Trying to go for a pre-box ahead, reloading that SMG as well, but tanking some storm in the process. And Jiram finally finds a layer that is respectable. Going back down to low ground now, feeling the pressure, and the shotgun shot coming in. It's not going to be enough as 7D takes him out. 7D going to be on high ground right now. Looks like he got the chosen one who's on a mid-ground layer here. Finds some white health, but he is now forced all the way back in the zone. Does he have enough here to out-heal that slurp juice? That Medvis is ticking away. No more mats in his inventory. He's praying that this is going to be enough. The chosen one grabbing that Medvis. He's trying his best here. Ooh, Hazy Hillside gets the elimination. But does the chosen one have enough in his inventory? No, he does not. The chosen one goes down, and it looks like Hazy Hillside is going to be the one to take home the gold. So right now, I do want to remind you, it is first to 5 wins. That is going to be how you win. First to 5 wins takes home the gold and $250 prize pool. We'll go over to Hazy. We'll see if Hazy has... Hazy does not have game sound, so we'll go over to somebody else here. We'll go ahead and hit the refresh. Maybe that stream is frozen here, but we'll hit the refresh and try to find another player. Looks like we got a couple people and a slight ad break. A lot of people ended stream. We'll go back over to Peruit. Peruit trying to go for those smacks. He's trying to go for an opportunity here to get a possible refresh. But look at that inventory, ladies and gentlemen. He has a slurp juice and some slurp fish in his inventory. Tries to find an opportunity to go front zone here. Does get tagged just a little bit, but again, he's trying his best to escape to the front side of zone, looking back for an elimination. Again, looks like Jirum's alive, and love watching Jirum. Always has better stream quality than the rest. Looks like he's going to go back. Has to use that slurp juice already. Unfortunately, he's still going up to height. It looks like he is going to continue to get pressured. You got to remember, getting height is so important in these Zone Wars tournaments. You see, he has his force all the way back down. Only wood left for Jirum, but that slurp juice is still popping for him. Tries to go in, gets the elimination as well, finds some more heals, and it looks like he did just find Siphon Mats. But it's got to run left side of zone here. And he looks like he is forced down to low ground, popping those minis and the big to follow here as well. 450 wood, 0 bricks, 0 metal. Tries to escape up to a higher layer, but that hill is so dangerous. It's the crack, 48 white on his opponent, tries to go for the chop down, hits him white again, another chop down as well. Can Jirum find the elimination and the refresh that comes along with it? That's going to be crucial if Jirum wants to win this one. Goes for another knockdown. The shotgun shot's coming in, but it looks like he finally gets the elimination. Ooh, he does have some white health in zone right there, so he can always run back to it. Tries to grab this wall. Is he going to be able to do it? The cone comes in, but Bibby takes out Jirum. And it looks like Bibby is trying to get another win here. I believe he already has a win. But what Bibby does not know is there is an extra med mist above him, popping that slurp fish, and he's going all the way up. Is he gonna pop that med mist in time? He has it right there, but he doesn't pop the med mist. He chokes. Bibby goes down. Unfortunately, looks like we have one player at 2 wins already. And remember, it's first of 5 is gonna claim that $250 prize pool. Looks like we have a lot of people not streaming the event, unfortunately. So we'll close out of all these different broadcasts and head right over to this guy here. Is on a slight delay.
Like all my shirts are either champion or like a different, like a straight up black.
And we're in a commercial break at the worst possible time. And we got another stream to follow, unfortunately, which leaves us down to 5 streams. So I do apologize for that. Hazy, of course, has no game volume, so we're going to close out of that stream. And it looks like we have our 2 players right here. Jirum is always super easy to watch, so we'll switch it up a little bit here. .505 on the mats for this guy. Console Demon trying to get ahead of zone here. Finds himself on a very congested layer. So this may not have been the best option for a layer. His wall does get taken. Tries to jump in classic console fashion. He's just trying to jump in. Is it going to be enough? The aim assist coming into play here. Tries to grab the wall, but it's not going to be enough. He's having a hard time grabbing it. Gets hit hard again. And Beery is going to be able to take that one home. So takes the 50-50. But it's not going to be enough, as Beery is now going to be trying his way to get to the front of zone. 7D in the back of zone here. 402 on the mats, and nothing better than cycling through every single player in the matter of milliseconds. But Simplex carries you. Trying his best to carry himself to a $250 win here, as he finds himself on a low ground layer here, which could prove to be detrimental if he's not careful. Player jumps in. Squiggly Squid is going to be able to grab that elimination. as he's now going to be chopping out of the right side of zone here. Tries to go ahead. Luckily, he's able to find a decent layer where there's actually not too much congestion, but look at this. It does pull slightly up a hill, so he's got to be strategic about how he can get up this one. And that hill is so strategically placed by the creators. Unfortunately, you have to be careful. Do not get stuck on that part of the map, and Squiggly Squid still continuing to be alive as the Eclipse goes all the way down to low ground. Has a Slurp Juice and... I was going to say, and a med mist in his inventory, but it looks like Squiggly Squid was able to grab that one. And Bibby right now has to escape back to the other side of zone. He's going to have to pop this Slurpfish. He does have one more Slurpfish and a med mist in his inventory here. So far, Bibby is not shying away from the eliminations. 11 total eliminations so far for Bibby as he's now popping that med mist with 0 mats. Can he come away here with the win? Does he have enough med mist? It's going to be a hard one. Squiggly Squid has the heal off right now. Looks like he's going to take it home here, ladies and gentlemen. As long as disaster does not strike for him, Bibby is going to end up going down. Squiggly Squid popping that med mist and the med kits here to follow. It's all about the heal off strategy, just like Battle Royale, and it looks like Squiggly Squid gets his first win on the road to 5. And it looks like Roy V does have the most wins so far at 2. Again, we'll go right over back to Jiram. Get his reaction and gameplay here. 5-5-5 in the mats for him. He's going to start to tarp ahead. Loses that block above him, so he has to grab it back, but he's going to be popping that berry to try to get himself ahead of zone, feeling some pressure behind him, but is able to escape to the front side of zone. Jiram so far with 0 wins. But if anybody can come back from that, it's going to be Jiram. 4-3-4 on the mats. As he's now waiting for zone to approach him closer and closer. Tries to go for a pickaxe and a possible chop out here. And just like that, he's able to chop out height. And look who has height now. Jiram on height. As he uses that wood to try to connect. And he does just that. So now he can put on the pressure from the players below him. 2-3-4. The mass has no white health left in his inventory. Trying to escape. 32 tag on low ground. The shotgun shot's coming in, but they built the wall just in time for him to avoid that shot. Is he going to jump in here? Is he going to continue to play conservative on height? Pops up Barry, but it looks like he does get chopped. A player putting on some more pressure. Jiram does get cracked, unfortunately, so he's had to pop those minis and the heals to follow. Shotgun shots coming in. It's very hard to find a layer that you can sit on in this map, unfortunately. .002 on the mats right now for Jiram. He's trying to find his first win. Grabs the wall and the cone right below him to follow, but he was ready. Decided not to go for that 50-50, but there it is. He gets a hard shot. Is it going to be enough to get the elimination? It is. So now he has the elimination. Is there any white health there? Looks like he's feeling the pressure on a guy behind him. 27 HP left, and he has hardly any heals left in his inventory, but luckily that ping is not going to be enough. Squiggly Squid grabs the wall, and that's going to be enough for him. We'll stick with this POV as he cycles through. Hazy Hillside is going to be the one on the high ground. Eclipse on the low ground. Squiggly Squid there as well. 5-1-4 the mats for him. He got a win last round. Gets another elimination there. And a med miss as well. Is he going to start playing it early? He found a Slurp Juice as well, but trying to see if he can sneak ahead of zone here. The player comes right next to him, putting on some pressure in zone. That is going to put a bit of a pause on his advancement to zone. 8 total eliminations so far for Hazy Hillside. He gets eliminated on the high ground. Simplex It's going to be on a mid-ground layer. Only has 95 men miss in his inventory. The tick as well. 0 mats left. He gets chopped all the way down. Feeling some pressure from a player right next to him. Shotgun shots coming in, and Squiggly Squid is going to end up getting that elimination. Tries to grab the fish in the process as well. Medkit getting popped, and his guy on height does CC him. Does the Squiggly Squid win? And the Squiggly Squid is going to take home another win. That's back-to-back wins for him. And now the Squiggly Squid has 2 total wins. And again, it's first of 5 is going to take home the gold, take home a $250 prize pool. And in perfect timing, we'll go straight over to another stream here. And we'll actually watch the Aim Frost on that stretch res. 5-4-5 in the mats. He's putting on some pressure on the guy next to him. Is he going to be able to grab the wall? Looks like he's not, unfortunately, so he's going to be popping some of this rotation. The Guzzle Juice trying to use it to rotate. Feeling the pressure, shotgun shots coming in. He's down to less than 100 HP. Has to rebox and using that stretch res. The players have the ability here to see more of the map, it seems like. Ooh, and Peruit gets the elimination on this guy. So Peruit is alive. He's going to be popping that Guzzle Juice as high as he can. 5-5-5 in the mats for him. Flux on low ground, putting up the pressure. 7D on a mid-ground layer. Only in wood, though. Status FV finds a massive amount of heals here. He has the ability with 150 med miss to make it to endgame and potentially win if he can be strategic about these heals. Maybe find one more elimination. Feeling the pressure though as he does feel some shots. Gets cracked as well. What a shot from his opponent on that higher layer. But Status right now in a very tricky situation has to pop a lot of that med miss back up to 100 HP. Feeling the pressure. Shotgun shot coming in. Tries to go for a quick insta edit and an insta shot there. But more shots coming in. Sapero on the high ground.
What happened is someone that has wins doesn't win. That's all I need. But like,
shots coming in right now. Royce, remember, he has 2 wins so far. We have 2 players with 2 wins right now.
this guy needs to die. He's going to. Cool. Supero needs to win. Link needs to win. Alright, I'm chill. I got this. Dude, I sold it. I should have one. I just gave that guy the freest win ever. That guy wins the 250. He should owe me like 100. I just gave that guy max heals on low because he shot me out and never dropped me.
2 total eliminations for Blink right now. He's trying to escape down this middle lane. And he's going to be popping that Guzzle Juice as high as he can possibly go before Zones creeps up behind him. Shotgun shots coming in. Jiram's able to get the elimination. He's able, look at that. Look at the heals. Did not grab any of the heals, unfortunately. You can hear the reaction.
In the box, surely.
Jiram did not get the heals. That could be detrimental down the road here.
Stun him. Yes, sir.
Grabs that, not going to go for the heals. Looks like he's marking those later.
That's a free kill.
Jiram right now with 13 total eliminations. He's escaping
Who has whites?
to the front of zone. So far, we have 2 players with 2 wins. It's going to be Rizo, I believe is how you say his name, and then the Squiggly Squid.
You're chilling. All you gotta get is this kid if you win.
Jiram trying to go ahead of zone here. He's trying to get the elimination. This guy on high popping the med miss.
The guy in high has a what? 130?
It's going to be a med miss heal off. Does Jiram remember where those heals are? Jiram goes down somehow. Blink gets the elimination. Jiram sells.
Oh, this guy wins. Wait, doesn't he already have 2? No, he has 0. Nice, good. Free. I'm winning this. I'm winning this, bro.
You can hear the motivation coming. Looks like Blink is going to be able to... Oh! Blink loses.
Just won that if he just pumped him.
Clorp with you win. It looks like, I believe that's Clorp's first win. That is Clorp's first win. So we have a lot of players getting themselves on that leaderboard. We'll go right back over to Jiram here. And again, I want to take this time to remind you that you have an opportunity to get signed to a real contract, a monthly paid contract, just by playing these maps. A lot of these players here, they're participating in this tournament simply because they were active on Twitter. They liked and retweeted our most recent post on Twitter. That's going to be at HQZ Creative, and they are playing in this tournament. A lot of these players have an opportunity now to get signed to a paid monthly contract through HQZ, a never before seen event for these players. And you can see Jerem right now trying to go for some more eliminations. Can he do it, ladies and gentlemen? 480, 230, 500 on the mats. Jerem escapes to the front of the zone. He tries to go for some shots right there, but feeling the pressure from high ground. Able to grab that wall. No, he's not. Peanut butter edits coming in. Shotgun in hand. Tries to go for a pre-fire. Cannot grab that guy's wall. And Jerem lives in Houston, ladies and gentlemen. He has hard 0 ping. And he's not able to grab that guy's wall after 4 attempts. Shotgun shots coming in. The awareness check for Jerem. He's trying to go for another smack here. Is he going to be able to do it? Tries to grab the wall. The cone coming in. Tries to go for the cone as well. And he almost had him in a full box, but it's not going to be enough for Jerem as he again tries to put up some more pressure. The guzzle juice coming in, and he's gonna hopefully use this here to rotate to zone. Luckily not tanking any bit of white health there. 2 slurpfish in his inventory and 1 med mist as well. Shotgun shots coming in. He's jumping in, tries to go for the elimination. Jerem almost sells again. He had everything in his inventory. Is it going to be enough? Jerem has to escape the zone. And he takes fall damage. Jerem is selling right now, having a very off day as Karma sits on low ground. He's going ahead of zone. Karma has 0 eliminations so far. He's doing his best here to just grind out the placement. Again, it's not about eliminations. It's about your wins. And the Squiggly Squid has 2 right now as he gets tagged yet again. The tick ahead of zone. Bibby has a win as well. The Squiggly Squid has to go back in the zone here. But he's going to be tanking. He goes down. So Simplex as well has the most med mist, I believe. Tries to go for the 50-50. Feels some pressure. But it looks like that guy is going to lose a lot of HP to him. Feels the pressure, and the Simplex has to pop those heals. Popping that med mist already at the start. Does he have enough time to hit his bind to get that other med mist out? Ooh, I think he's sold. Oh, he's not. I don't think he's going to be able to get off that other med mist. Zone is ticking, not going to be enough. So 7D right now. Looks like he's going to be the one to win this one. 0-0-0 on the mats right now for 7D. Has a little bit of white health left. The med mist and the slurp juice as well. There's so many. Look at that. He has so many. Is he able to grab the wall? The shot's coming in, but it's not going to be enough. As 7D is going to get a win on the board. We have a lot of players with 2 wins now. 7D, I believe that was his first win. And we will switch over to the tick right now. The tick trying to grab the wall, jump in, tries to make a 50-50, and he takes out Blaze. 5-5-5 on the mats now for him, and he has a lot of fish in the inventory. Gonna be popping these berries all the way up to max HP. Luckily, he's able to edit out of that box. And look at the white health in his inventory. Not tanking any more white than he needs to. No storm sickness in this. Just got to get ahead of zone here. No more eliminations for him. A 41 tag as well. Tries to go for another elimination. Finds a slurp juice in his inventory. What a gift from the HQZ gods. 5-4-3 on the mats here. And he has everything needed to win. Can he come away with a win here? Feeling some pressure, and he's sold.
I had a free in it. I'm so done.
Bibby gets the elimination, and Bibby now has everything. The Tick.
Edit to get a free.
The Tick is so upset right now. He had everything. But 7D coming off a win in the last round is alive. A medkit and a slurp juice in the inventory. 5-0-4 mats for him. 8 total eliminations, so not a lot in comparison to a lot of these players. A crack coming in for Foytex as Clorp doing what he can to get ahead of zone. Evodex Max, 0 eliminations so far. He's trying his best to just get in. Zone. Karma, 0 eliminations. You can see him. Karma's on low ground. He's just here to have a good time, man. Sapiro on a mid-ground layer. Jiram's still alive. Look at Jiram's inventory. $203 on the mat so far. The Tick is watching. We're watching from the Tick's POV here. Clorp tries to go ahead of zone here.
I've never even heard of this guy. He's just the best 32-man player of all time. This guy's always alive with like double medness. Like I don't know where he's getting these heals, bro. I have like no kills, bro. I have like I don't even know how many kills. I only have 5 total, bro. It's not. I gotta start fragging.
Jiram right now with the most kills in the lobby has 15 total.
Wait, this guy wins this.
7D. Look at that inventory of white heals, ladies and gentlemen. 7D going to be escaping back to zone. So 7D is going to get a back-to-back win here.
Wait. There is a box with heals. Wait, Drain wins. Oh, it only has 5. The Memis doesn't refill in this. It doesn't refill in this. No.
Jiram escaping all the way back. He's going to go back.
Oh, never mind. No, he wouldn't.
Blink just has every white health ever. And 7D has as well. This is the longest heal off we have seen so far.
This is so troll.
Oh my gosh, look at these heal offs that these players have.
This guy has everything.
7D right now. He has to find some time to pop that slurp juice as well. Blink pops it. Blink on his last little bit of med miss somehow doesn't win. 7D sold? Did he sell? No, it looks like he barely got it off just in the nick of time. 7D ends up winning in the longest heal off we've ever seen.
It's not difficult.
So 7D is going to end up getting his second win back to back. And we'll switch right over. Jiram sprang ahead right now. So far, Jiram has no wins. Lots of opportunity here to try to win this one. Looks like he is going to get ahead of zone here and makes a double box. 4-3-5 in the match. Trying to go for a pickaxe. Remember, Jiram has the most eliminations in the lobby. That true fragger mindset gets another one. A 29 tag in the distance as well. Gets in, gets some more heals. Oh, looks like he is on a congested layer, but barely escapes it. Has to find an opportunity to reload that shotgun. 5-5-5 on the mats right now as Jiram continues to sit in the back of zone. Tries to grab the med miss of the shotgun, but the shotgun is going to cost him 70 HP, which could cost him so many mistakes right now from Jiram. Not finding opportunities to win. Unfortunately, gets cracked again. And Jiram's is putting more and more pressure, or getting put more and more pressure on. 5-0-5 on the mats right now. He's gonna have to pop that med mist. But he popped that guzzle juice as high as he can go without that storm coming up from behind him. 5-0-5 still on the mats, and looks like he's gonna be escaping down this right side of zone, feeling some pressure from the players behind him. Looks down for a refresh. Is he going to be able to find it here? Shotgun in hand. Tries to go for a pre-fire. Not going to be enough. Tries to go for a chop down as well. But looks like he's unable to get it. Going to be using the grappler glove to get ahead of zone here. Potentially go for an edit. He does have that floor beneath him. Is he going to be able to make an edit and get the elimination? Bullets coming in. A 23 tag. That's not going to be enough. That gold SMG not doing sufficient damage to get the elimination. Feeling some pressure. Goes for more and more shots. Not going to be enough, though, as now he's on a very congested layer. Luckily, he's able to get out of the box, but he's just down to the left side of zone, gets cracked from behind him. But he's able to escape down to low ground. 5-0-0 on the mats. And he's going to be popping that guzzle juice as high as he possibly can go, and it's only going to give him 15. Shotgun shots coming in. He slides in. The Tick is going to be able to get that elimination. So the Tick gets another one, and you heard him last round. He was saying how confident he was in this lobby.
Why can't I not find this kid?
Zero, zero, zero on the mats for Sapiro. Tries to potentially jump in here. Is it going to be enough? A 25 tag. Shots coming in. He goes straight in, able to get the elimination. He only has one med kit. Is it going to be enough? Somehow it may. Looks like Sapiro is going to end up taking that one home. Shotgun shots coming in. The Tick is alive. The Tick trying to find the elimination. Is it going to be enough? But it looks like Sapiro is going to end up taking that one home, I believe. No, it was not. It was Rizo or Royves. Royves now has 3. So our first player at 3 wins. So just like that, Royves gets the elimination, and that's going to put him at 3 wins. So he's going to be our closest person to 5 wins. Jerome trying to escape, gets tagged, and this player is on him. And the Tick able to get that elimination just like that. We'll actually switch right over to his POV right here. After just taking out Jerome. 5-5-5 in the mats for him. Go ahead and pop in that big pot up to 200 HP. 5-5-4 still for him. And he has med mist and 3 slurpfish in his inventory here. Tries to go for the pickaxe, looking through a peanut butter edit. Is he going to be able to sneak in a win right here? 5 tag coming in here. 5-3-4 the mats. Another shotgun shot coming in for him. A player right behind him, but it looks like he's able to escape. Tries to go for a potential pickaxe here, but the insta editor comes in. A shotgun shot in hand. Tries to escape, but it's not going to be enough. The Tick able to escape over to the front side of zone, but he has to waste 2 slurpfish, which is not what he wanted to do. To go for the heal off. 30 HP left, and he feels some pressure from Declips, who gets the elimination. Tries to be too greedy for those eliminations, unfortunately. Eclipse with 13 eliminations, reloading that shotgun, trying to get ahead of zone, has 150 men miss in the inventory. And he's going to be popping that guzzle juice as high as he possibly can. Gets a 16 white attack, but tries to go for the pre-box. Is he going to be able to do it? Looks like he's waiting patiently on that player to come out, but takes a tick of storm, which could be detrimental down the line here. Every tick matters as he's popping that guzzle juice as high as he can, tanking 3 more. Now down to 40 white at HP in this squiggly squid.
So far from zone.
Already popping those heals. The shotgun shots coming in. The squiggly squid on 5 HP. Is he going to somehow find a miracle? But it looks like Blink as well has the heals in his inventory to win this one. Gets tagged.
Oh, how is he alive?
Barely pops just enough fish.
He wins. He wins. He wins. He wins.
Trying to find some more health if he can. A shotgun shot coming in, but Blink goes for the elimination and gets the win. So just like that,
I know.
Blink gets the elimination
Y in his name.
and the win. So now Blink has his first win, and let me go ahead and update you on that leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen. So far, we have Clorp with one win, Royves with 3 wins, Squiggly Squid with 2, 7D with 2, Hazy with 1, and Blink with 1 as well. So gonna come down to the wire here. The player to watch out for is gonna be Royves. So far with 3 wins. Jiram with 0 wins right now. Sitting in a cone. Tries to be sneaky with it, going for a beam if he can. Not going to be enough. As he does feel some pressure, able to sneak in this box and finds a lot of heals. Misses a slurpfish though, unfortunately. Not going to be enough though. Does have a decent inventory. 3 slurpfish, 2 big pots. Or 3 big pots rather, so not enough white health though, I'd say, to win the match yet. Tries to find an elimination here on this right side of zone. Unable to edit though. 5-2-5 in the mats. He's putting up some pressure on the guys on low ground. More pressure coming in. Hits him 68. Does deal more damage than he takes. And GM's just trying to knock Height out, which puts pressure on him and perhaps could force him to drop that metal cone. It's going to be really big here as GM goes ahead of zone, popping that big. Does Jiram have height? He has height. So Jiram's on height with 3 slurfish. It gets chopped out and now only has 75 white HP. Which, as you guys know, that white HP is going to be what's most crucial in this Zone Wars tournament. 5-0-0 on the mats, and he's still putting pressure on high ground. Shots coming in. And one thing that Jiram knows from Battle Royale is that it's extremely important to put up as much pressure when you're on height as you can. You want to be on height. You do not want to leave the game with a full batch of AR ammo. Use all the AR ammo, put all the pressure, sneak an elimination in there. And that's what Jiram's trying to do, even getting little chip damage just like that. 34 tag. That could just throw off the mojo on the low ground players just a little bit. Maybe force them to use a slurp fish. Feeling some pressure. Looks like Jiram's about to get chopped down if he's not careful. Still has 3 slurp fish in the inventory, but with 73 HP, he's going to have to use the slurp fish earlier than intended as he drops down, tries to go for the elimination. Gets the elimination, and he's able to pop those heals. Looks like he does have a slurp right there. Gets a 91 tag. Tries to jump down. He's not going to have enough. He barely gets the elimination, and Jiram grabs his first win. For the first time the entire tournament, 11 rounds in, Jiram's able to grab his first one. And again, I do want to remind everybody watching that you have an opportunity to win a contract. You can get signed to HQZ as a member of the team and get a paid monthly contract, all by playing our map. We're signing players coming up here shortly to those that play our map. Make sure you send us clips of you playing the map. Send us your best clips, and we will get you guys on a contract. It's never been done before in the history of Fortnite. This is not a joke either. Not clickbait. This is real. We are signing people to HQZ, so don't miss out on this opportunity. And as Jiram 5-3-5 on the mats, he's going to escape to a mid-ground layer here, front side of zone, and after getting a win the last round, He's feeling pretty confident and does have a slurp juice there as well. Looks like he is going to try to find an opportunity to pop it.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Tries to go all the way ahead of zone. There is a player on that wall, but he's opting not to take that edit. He knows at this point, after getting a win, it's not so much about going for elimination. It's more about trying to find those wins. More and more pressure coming in. 5-0-4 on the mats here, and he's looking to have height. He had height last time, and it was the catalyst to winning, but Royves gets...
Are you brain dead? This guy has to be like the most brain dead player ever. Why would you do that?
Royves is going to be the one.
Has to have some, like, oh my god.
Royves gets the elimination on Jiram, and look at the inventory that Royves has now. He has a slurp juice.
Random kid just takes it.
Another shot coming in. 45 white. It gets the elimination as well. And there is a med miss there, so he gets another one. Royves already has 3 wins. Can he pull out a 4th? He's looking for height now, potentially going for a chop, and he does that. So now he's trying to go up, making a very strong play for height. He has 21 eliminations. He's not shying away from getting eliminations in the Zone War tournament. Goes for the chop down, feeling the pressure. Doesn't take any fall damage there. That's going to be crucial. Another elimination right there for Royves. He doesn't want to pop that slurp if he can save it. No blue health, but he wants to save it. He has to save it if he wants to win. Ooh, and he's going to pop it now. That may have been a little too early to pop it. 2 men miss in his inventory, putting on some pressure on the guy above him. Got to be careful here as he's taking more damage. Does he get the elimination? He does. There is a med miss there waiting for him if he saw it. 23 eliminations for him. Is he going to be able to get his next win? This is going to be win number 4 if he could pull it off here. There is a med miss below him, but I think he missed it. He did not see the med mist. Running all the way back, trying to find something else in the distance. Does he see anything? Nothing in that pile. Popping one more med mist. Did he sell? He missed it. He missed a med mist. Royce has an opportunity to win round number 4. If he can pull it off, the shot's coming in. Ooh, and Royce pulls off the impossible. He is now at win number 4. Royves is 1 single win away from taking home the gold and that 5-win total, which is going to give him $250. What a performance from him. We'll switch over to the Tick on our other screen right here and see how his gameplay is going. And again, while he's going, I want to remind you one more time that you have an opportunity to get signed to a monthly paid contract just by playing our creative maps. Head over to our Twitter. That's HQZ Creative on Twitter. You can go ahead and get involved in our community because you have an opportunity, unlike anything we've seen in history, to have a paid contract just by playing our maps, just by being involved in our community. Never been done before. Be sure to get involved. Right now, we have the Tick. 555 Mats has some white heals in the inventory. Plenty to work with here. He's grabbing a lot of white health. Tries to go ahead of zone here, feeling the pressure.
Maybe not.
Shotgun shots coming in right now as the Tick goes down to low ground.
Where's my change? Unfortunately.
Shots coming in here. 5-4-0 right now for Tick as he's sitting on a mid-ground layer. Gotta focus on getting ahead, otherwise he's gonna lose that layer dominance here. Looks like he's trying to go up, gets beamed in the process. 5-3-0 right now, and he has to escape down to another layer here, feeling some more pressure from the guys behind him. Has to pop some more, tries to go for the box, he does just that, but Phoenix is there.
Boring.
Phoenix is there to get the elimination, and Royves, 2 Slurpfish.
Oh my god.
And a slurp juice in his inventory. Could this be win number 5 for Royves? As he goes in, gets the elimination, feels some pressure from his opponent. Another slurp juice in his inventory. He has to stay alive here. The shotgun shot's coming out. He only has 61 HP, but look at that inventory. He has so much white health. A 99 tag isn't going to be enough, but Royves goes down. The biggest cell we've seen all day. The biggest cell had an opportunity to get a win, but that's not going to be enough. Clorp in zone, popping those heals early, and it's not going to be enough right now for him. Clorp has to find a way to get in zone here. There's still 30 seconds left, but he's popping it just a little too early. Clorp goes down to low ground here. The shotgun in hand, putting on the pressure, and it looks like Hazy Hillside is there. Sapiro on the high ground. Looks like he's going to get his first win. Remember, it is first of 5, 7D.
Superhero's gonna lose because this moron just has every white. Like, this is so dumb. This is so skillless. Nice, get in. You need to get in.
Sapiro trying to pickaxe his way in. Goes for the full box, but Sapiro with the elimination. Sapiro with his first win. What a shot. What a play there to go for that elimination instead of popping those heals. Likely could have won with those heals, but Sapiro is now getting that victory and now has 1 win on the board.
Nice, I got an auto, med miss, and slurpfish. I'm good.
And we'll stick right here. 5-4-5 on the mats right now for him as he pops that guzzle juice, tries to get ahead here, putting on some pressure on the players right next to him.
What? Where did that kid just come from?
5-1-24 right now for the Tick. Sitting on this far right side of zone for him. He's trying to escape up to a better, more comfortable layer here. Not trying to get scuffed by the terrain down the road. Does tank 1 tick of zone there, unfortunately. Feeling some more pressure coming from multiple angles. $370,300 so far for the Tick as he's continuing to advance further down the zone. Looks like he's going to go for the wall here. Feels the pressure. Awareness is high. Gets another elimination. Does he find some more white health in that box? Loses that wall, but he's able to get another elimination on Blink. Blink is there.
Why is everyone? This is the no. These kids are just full teaming. These kids are just full teaming. Like, what is that? They all just jump in my box at the same time, one after another. What is that? These kids are so bad at the game.
The frustration is mounting for the Tick. Sapiro somehow is alive, and look at that inventory. Could he be getting his second win in a row here?
On height with everything. Like, where is he?
Look at that inventory. Hazy Hillside has an insane stack of heals. 16 eliminations for him, and the Hazy Hillside could possibly get his second win right here. Does not have a lot of mats. Perhaps needs to go. 165 tag. The Hazy Hillside goes down with every heal ever. And it looks like we have, I believe, Sapiro goes down. He had a lot. Clorp is alive. Declipse alive. Look at the Eclipse's inventory. Declipse right now as well. He gets tagged. Declipse is about to get his first win. It looks like the Clorp has to put up some pressure. Gets tagged, but it looks like Clorp is going to go down to gravity. I think it looks like Declips is going to be able to take that one. Declips now with 1 win.
5 in a row. It's still possible. No one else can win if I get 5 in a row.
Confidence is mounting right now for the win. He's trying his best to put up some pressure. Gets the elimination on Hazy Hillside. It looks like Hazy Hillside does not have any whites, so he is in a very tough situation now. Trying to go ahead of zone, shotgun in hand, tries to go for the elimination, not going to be enough. He's now escaping, and he goes down by Bibby. So the frustration is at an all-time high right now for the Tick. And it looks like Jiram is alive and well right now. Remember, Jiram only has 1 win so far, but he has the most eliminations. 20 eliminations so far for Jiram. That's going to be the most in the lobby, and a kill record in HQZ. Shotgun shot in hand. He's trying to escape this box. Looks like players around him are putting some immense pressure on him. 3-0-4 the mats right now, and he's looking down at the layer below him, trying to sneak an elimination. Has no white health in the inventory. That is going to be crucial if he wants to win this one. Every single round so far has gone into a heal off. He has to win this one with a heal off. He has to find some white health. Tries to go for a potential chop down here, but it's not going to be enough. 3-0-0 on the mats right now. Only left to Wood. And again, if Jiram wants to win this, he has to find elimination. It is impossible to win this one without some white health. Players above him are so far above him in metal, not worried about it getting chopped out. Goes for the full box. Jiram gets the elimination. Might be some white health there. Jiram, is he going to be able to somehow go for the knockdown? There is a player that's below him, but we do know there's one player that is so far deep in zone. Is it going to be enough? The siphon mat's coming in. It looks like that was it. Was that it? Looks like Royves actually ended up winning. I believe that was Royves who just got the win, which is why Jiram ended up leaving. I believe that was Royves. Didn't get the action. We'll stay just in case. And I believe that was Royves who ended up getting the win. And again, it looks like it was Royves. So Royves is going to be your winner for the HQZ $250 tournament. What a performance from him. He just got 5 wins out of all of those rounds. We had so much content, so much great gameplay, but it looks like Royves is going to be the one to take home that $250 prize pool. What a performance from him. And again, I do want to remind you before you leave, it is super important to know that we are doing something that nobody else has ever done in the history of Fortnite. All you have to do is play our maps, and you have an opportunity to get on a signed contract. We're giving away signed monthly paid contracts to those who play our map and are involved in our Twitter space and our content space. All you have to do is play our map, record the gameplay, send us your best clips, and then we'll get you a monthly paid contract. Never been done before. If you're somebody that is interested in that, go ahead and get that going. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great time with you. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will catch you guys next time.